I started my blog, it was with a simple idea. Travel the world searching for people whose style defined who we are today. My name is Scott Schuman, and I am the Sartorialist. As a street photographer, I don't normally find out much about my subjects. Our interactions are fleeting, and I'm left with only an impression of them. I was in Madrid, and there were 3 guys there that I had been photographing for years, but had never really gotten to know them. Each one has their own specific style, and yet somehow they're all linked with a shared attitude and approach to life.
Okay, cheers. Cheers, friends.
Okay. For you, Scott, for your time here in Spain. Chin chin. Cheers. Salud.
What you see, I think, consistently in the best of Spanish style is a real masculinity. You know, when you think of French style, it's a little bit more soft. With Italian, it's a little bit more dandy.
In Spain, we are the way we are,
right.
You know.
Jose is a former professional basketball player. I first met him on a boat off the coast of Capri, and we hit it off right away. A true gentleman, so humble. His style really comes from within.
The Italian is always an Italian.
Right.
You know,
they wear it very on their sleeve.
They love to play that character.
Yeah.
I think a classic man sometimes is a very modern man. Why not?
Yeah, it's almost modern to wear a jacket, to wear a suit.
I love that because I feel comfortable. It's a touch of class, you know.
Well, how do you think, growing up Spanish, what cultural things do you think influence the way you are as men?
I love the Spanish style in the 60s, 70s.
That was incredible, yeah.
Yeah. Handmade, ¿cómo se dice? A medida.
Yes, tailoring. That was explained. That was the period of my grandfather and my father and my uncle.
I've known Carlos for years, and I've been shopping at his store, Man 1924, for about the last 4 or 5 years. Carlos is both refined and rugged at the same time. And what I've learned from Carlos is how to add just the right piece, just right, that feels totally unique.
But I think that the other part important is the technical part. That is why I make a lot of emphasis in that, because it's absolutely. And when you use a navy, you have to choose a really good navy to be different. It's like a jean shirt. How it's washed.
But I think even with you, it's even the way, though, that you wear it.
Well,
it's the attitude in which, you know, the way he wears the clothes.
And I think that in that moment...
The style is not in the country, it's not in the... It's in a person. I think you have to be open to take everything in... I think that's very, very important.
Sebastian is a young man I met through a friend of a friend. I was in Spain. I really wanted to shoot a bullfighter. The very next day, I end up in a bull ring getting ready to fight a bull outside the ring. Sebastian is the most gentle, quiet, just really modern gentleman. When you're in basketball, you're in like a sports position. You're like this. But in bullfighting, you have to stand in a different way.
At the same time, you have to be very...
You know what is the difference? That bullfighting, you have to show that you are a macho, you are a matador. No. Because bullfighting is here. When you are bullfighting and you see a bull, it's near you, and it's here and tal, and you do something that you like, you go like, wow. But it's relaxed. It's not 5 minutes.
By the end of the meal, I think what I had realized is that the Spaniards seem interested in creating a new future. It makes me much more curious about Spain and the position they're going to hold in an international level of style over the next 20 years. I'm a self-taught photographer. I learned through a combination of just going out there and doing it and studying great photographers of the past and present. Perhaps my